Right, so I'm on a plant buy today and I'm looking at the tree ferns. So my two I've picked out. I already have them down in the car park. So the problem for me is actually transporting them back home and not damaging these fronds. So we're going to find out how I get on. Nearly touching the ground. So here's the next installment going in around the patio area. Right, so that's the first one in. That's the shorter of the two. The ground rises up a little bit up here, so it's and the second one now to go in now. So here's the second one in. So they're both planted about 3 to 4 inches in depth. These are last year's fronds. I thought they might have got damaged on the journey home, but I tied them all together up the way. I didn't bend them down, and they were fine. You can see actually the shade that it casts in here as well. That's the first water into the crown. So last year's fronds there, they'll be coming off in a few weeks. Let's get around the back of it here. Just getting a good soak. Right, these are my first tree ferns. So I'm going to be watching these like a hawk and giving them plenty of water and watching the weather forecast if we have any major freezes coming up. to tuck some agrifleece into the crown there. I've seen some of these tree ferns around and they're kind of planted out in an exposed sites, so they have no overhead protection. These, if you're thinking of getting them, put them into a shaded area. Don't put them out into full sun where there's no protection. So I've got huge mature bamboo overhead on this side, which will protect them from midday all the way over to early evening sun, and the house here will protect in the late evening sun. And we've just some native trees up here, which they'll all have leaves later on in the summer. Some light is going to get through here because I've cleaned out some of the black bamboo in there. And I've a big stand of mature bamboo over this side as well. So these tree ferns are in, I think they're in an ideal position where they're actually protected from the full glare of the sun. And that's the way you want them. You want them protected from the sun, not in an exposed site.